Oh, my God!
Edgar Berlanga's aura of invincibility may have just been buried in the center of the ring, and the internet is throwing dirt on top. In round 4 against Hamzah Sheeraz, the once-hyped knockout artist was violently put down, unable to beat the count. But let's be real, this wasn't a shock to everyone. Berlanga has long been seen by insiders as a manufactured product, a fighter propped up by top rank with a string of soft opponents to create the illusion of dominance. For years, he feasted on journeymen and one-dimensional brawlers, knocking them out in the first round and building a viral highlight reel. It looked impressive. It sold tickets, but it wasn't real. The moment the competition got tougher, the cracks started showing. He stopped scoring knockouts. He started getting hit. And against Sheeraz, a sharp, composed, real contender, those cracks shattered completely. Still, not everyone is ready to bury Berlanga's career. Jake Paul, a lightning rod in boxing himself, posted this on X.com shortly after the fight. Berlanga lost. So what? Boxing needs to stop indicting boxers of their end because of a loss. It's only a loss if you don't learn. And honestly, he's not wrong. Boxing fans and promoters are addicted to the zero. The moment a fighter takes a loss, the sport treats it like a funeral. But that mentality ignores the reality of growth. Berlanga was never allowed to develop the way real fighters do, gradually, with tough fights, learning curves, and setbacks. Instead, he was packaged, hyped, and fed to the masses like a product. And like most overhyped products, the return policy came fast. Hamzah Sheeraz didn't just beat him, he exposed him. Berlanga looked flat-footed, confused, and completely unprepared for someone who could actually fight back with discipline. There was no plan B, no adjustments, just a collapse. But Jake Paul's comment matters because it shines a light on what really counts, how a fighter responds. Berlanga can either double down on the flash and excuses, or finally do the hard work it takes to become more than just a marketing gimmick. This loss isn't the end, unless he chooses for it to be. The blueprint is clear. Fighters like Bernard Hopkins, Lennox Lewis, and even Canelo Alvarez took early losses and came back better, but they had to strip down the ego and get to work. If Berlanga wants to salvage anything from this wreckage, he'll need to rebuild from the ground up, not just in skills, but in mindset. For now, Sheeraz gets the glory, and rightfully so. He fought like a contender and left no doubt. Berlanga, he's got a long road back, but if he's smart, he'll replay that Jake Paul quote over and over again. It's only a loss if you don't learn.